Yeah, man.
That's hot shit right there, man.
So what we gonna do? We gonna dub.
News networks are not even getting clicks like that. So this shows like there's an opportunity for this, what we're doing here on this show.
Look up some of the back check, kind of like cross-reference.
Yeah, I should put the.
You say you look that shit up. That's the name of your show.
Yeah,
that's right. What really drew me in.
Remember, we want you to be an activist, and don't take our word for it. Look that shit up. Pulley. And hope I don't get in trouble for playing that last video. I probably shouldn't have played that shit. I'm always testing the damn waters, bro. That shit gonna get me.
You are now
Who and what are we gonna complain about tonight?
You are now
Dime qué tú quieres, papi.
What are you thinking about? Rolling a blunt? Taking a pee-pee break? What are you doing?
We're gonna take a little break right now. When we come back, we're gonna take a little break right now. When we take a little break right now. When we come back, we're gonna take a little break right now.
doing out there? How y'all feel? Remember, we want you to be an activist. Don't take our word for it. Look that mess up. Thank you, God, for this day we have lived. Everything in our life, our health, our family, the guidance you have given us. Allow us guidance to the path of righteousness with no sway towards the evils of the devil. You guys, I'm sorry for being late. And whenever I'm this late, I really just don't want to come on because I lose pretty much my whole audience. So. Anyways, we're going to do it anyways because that's the schedule. Check this post out. It says, looking back, it's insane that settlers encountered indigenous people and were like, you view water and land as sacred? That's stupid. You should worship Jesus Christ and money. And people call that being civilized. I know you don't get it. This one, it says, it's Twitter and this is oversimplified, but it's obvious that one way of life, including what's sacred, is much more aligned with sustaining life, while the other is aligned with destruction of life. And the sacred or lack of sacred is part of that for the colonizer approach too. This one says, the truth that water and land and nature in general is sacred very clearly needs to be embraced for a livable future. And materially land must be given back as well. What's up, Pat? You still up? I know I'm
Yeah,
late.
yeah, I'm actually driving.
Oh, that's
I gotta,
crazy. That's not normal.
yeah, no, but this load is not normal either. It was a hot load, so I had to pretty much pick it up and go try to get here because, like, I got a window of 8 and 12, and the only way to really do it is for me to drive straight through with it.
Yeah. So how long you gonna be driving?
Um, Not too much longer. I got about 45 miles left, but
Okay. Well, hopefully I can entertain you or whatever for a little while. Make the drive a little less painful.
oh yeah, we good.
You sent me some stuff. Let me see. What was it? I didn't have a chance to really look at it though. I was at work all day, but I glanced at it.
Did you see the
Some
last thing I sent you?
the statue of Russian President Vladimir Putin appears in New York City.
Yes.
I had seen that like it was a blood red Putin, and so you ask, is it good or not? It's not. He's blood red. That's like symbolism.
Hmm. Man,
Um, but let
they
me
look
read a
for
let me
these
read
people
a
act like they want some smoke. But go ahead.
yeah, let me read a bit of it for the audience. It says, statue of Russian President Vladimir Putin appears in New York City Central Park playground. A red sculpture portraying Russian President Vladimir Putin mounted on a war tank has been installed in a playground in New York City's famed Central Park. So it's like in a playground too. So that makes it even worse. Like little kids are just like pooping on him and stuff. Let me read some more. It says French artist James Colomina, who is known for placing his red statues in unconventional areas without prior announcement, created the piece according to Reuters. The sculpture aims at denouncing the absurdity of war and at highlighting children's courage when faced with violent, catastrophic situations triggered by others. The street artist wrote in an Instagram post about the statue, Kalamina appeared to be referencing Russia's war with Ukraine and the Russian president's role in it. So he's riding a tank? Like, that don't really make sense. Images provided by Reuters show children playing with the sculpture, pouring sand, and aiming what appeared to be small water guns at the sculpture's head. Okay, well, that's enough, I think. Y'all get the point. So, I mean, they always try to make things seem like it's something that it's not. And, like, okay, he didn't tell people he was going to put this here. He had to get all that stuff approved. They wouldn't fucking let him do that. And then it's like, So hey, the kids are pouring sand on them. That's the images. So they made articles of this shit so that it can get out in the media. At some point, Putin saw this, right?
Mm, I
I
mean, I
think
guess
so.
there's a chance. I guess there's a chance, but I don't know. I've never seen anything like it, so that's why I was tripped. I was like, "What the?"
What kind of messages is sending? What are they really saying?
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
yeah. I mean, my thing is okay. When if somebody or when somebody that special somebody finds out that it's there and realizes that people are pooping or whatever they are doing to it. I mean, you don't think that's gonna be like him wanting to
Disrespectful.
go to war?
Nah,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna. No, he's not. He's way smarter than that. Like something
No,
like.
but
I mean,
no. When I say like go to war, I don't mean like just like okay, missiles and bombs and things like that. No, I mean is he like really like he gonna go in like oh, there's been a few people that's done some like they just some petty bullshit just to piss
yeah.
piss people off like
I think he's already doing it. Like what they're doing with the pipeline, where he's cutting the gas off to Europe. Basically, he's saying that y'all not sending me the parts. Y'all have this embargo on Russia, and we can't get these parts. So hey, because we can't get these parts, then we got to lower the amount of gas we're giving y'all. It's just what it is. Now that could be true, or that could be him being petty. And he's playing the world game anyway. So like he's winning this game. Like that's the way I look at it. And this isn't gonna bring him to like war. I mean, but maybe other petty actions. You see what just happened with Brittany Griner or whatever. She got charged 9 years. She got charged 9 years. So that it looks like she's gonna spend at least a good number of years of her life in a Russian prison.
man, she might be home already.
She not home. They just scheduled her to. She just got sentenced the other day. She's gonna sit down for a while.
No, I know she just got sentenced, but I saw a message earlier about them keeping the I guess the the everything as far as moving her and all that leave that kind of speedy. But I don't know. I I think they might I think they've already made the deal, but
Mm-mm. I don't think so. She's going to jail in a Russian prison, and she's gonna be there for some years because they sentenced her 9. She probably gonna do half of that.
five.
She gonna be, yeah, 4.5, 5.
Nah, like I was telling somebody else, like they had to before they could do anything with the before they could really do anything, they had to give her some time. They had to like they had to complete at least have her with the fully processed. She done she's got her chart whatever, but she's got her time. I think
Time served.
they're gonna let her go. Like she's gonna be at home probably before Monday, like over the
Man,
weekend.
I don't
Who?
know. We'll
Brittany
see.
Griner?
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Yeah,
Oh, I don't give a
and
fuck.
yeah, I don't really care. And but I'm
Yeah, I
saying
would
that
take
we
if
just
you.
got on it because we were talking about the statue of Putin. Did you see the red statue of Putin in the
Yep.
playground with the kids pouring dust on it and stuff? What you think about that?
Shit. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Why the fuck do we have a statue of that nigga? Like I'm surprised they even got that shit sitting over there. They hate him so much.
Narcissistic. They got a bunch of narcissists out here.
Yeah, and they playing petty ass games, and it's just the propaganda. It's just the media. It's the brainwashing. It's McCarthyism. It's Cold War. That's what it is, you know. And it's really silly that everybody gets caught up in it on one side or the other, because what do you think the media is saying about the United States within Russia? And I bet you there's some little statues of Biden or something, like, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to understand that people can't think outside of like their perspective as far as like the country that they're in, the culture they live in, the language that they have, and people really struggle with it. You know what's crazy about Russians? They are very much like Americans, bro. Believe it or not, believe it or not,
Well,
they're a lot like us.
I tell you what, there's probably a good reason for it because, like, that's another one of those places that had Moors there for a long time. Like, the Russian language comes from Moors.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and their history is different. They went through a different lineage of history, so therefore they're different as far as it's some differences. But overall, in a lot of ways, they're very similar. You know what I'm saying? And even though the idea of the communism, that's where people get lost in democracy, and they're saying these people aren't the same. They're but the thing is, we don't get to see. We only see what the media is portraying to us. They call them the Kremlin, and whatever we hear about Russian people, that's not what it is. And but we think we know. We think we know, and that's the problem. If we just took the time to chop it up with some person from Russia, in a lot of cases, if they don't have a strong accent, you wouldn't even know.
You know,
Wouldn't even know. You can't look at these people and tell that they're Russian.
or just like a lot of people tell me, I'm not from Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean, you can't look at you and tell that you're from Louisiana.
No, you
Not
can't.
not really. So that's the thing. So then we forget. We forget that we're looking at these other people in other countries, and we think we know what they are, or how they move, or how they think, or whatever the hell, and we don't. We have no idea. We're
Man,
using our prejudice,
man,
our
that nigga from
stereotypes.
Texas. That nigga ain't from no Louisiana. That nigga from Texas, man.
Yeah, he from Illinois. That nigga
Oh,
lying.
you oh California ass nigga want to talk
oh,
about he from the South.
New York ass, up north ass
Oh,
nigga.
Rico Suave spot of tea drinking ass nigga talking about he from Louisiana. Nigga know he from England.
Look,
The
they be
UK.
like, wait a minute,
A spot of
New
tea,
York
sir.
City.
Get a rope.
Get a rope.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So like, the perspective that people have. So like I say, if you wouldn't even know if they didn't have a strong accent, you can't look at them and tell, And then a lot of their experiences, the books they read, movies they saw, all this kind of stuff would be very similar to you. Y'all TV shows, all that.
You know,
Let me play this clip right here.
Cheap taxi and delivery. Traditional values. Christianity. No cancel culture. Hospitality. Vodka. Economy that can withstand thousands of sanctions. Time to move to Russia. Don't delay. Winter is coming. This is Russia. Delicious cuisine. Beautiful women. Cheap gas. Rich history. World famous literature. Unique architecture. Fertile soil. Cheap electricity and water. Ballet. Cheap taxi and delivery. Traditional values. Christianity. No cancel culture.
So The caption says the Russian embassy released a bizarre ad to lure people to move there. So, but this is funny to me, you know. But at the same time, like I'm sure it's real because see, this is them. This is Russia being petty, like we were saying before. Because you see, these European countries are going through it, bro. They going
Hmm.
through it, and they're talking about cheap gas,
Yep.
low cheap water, cheap electricity. We good over here, even though all thousands of sanctions. You're talking about we got fertile soil, we got cheap electricity and water. We good. Y'all should just move to Russia, shit. And but look, how much do you think this can work? This can work. They said traditional values, no cancel culture. You know, a lot of this, like, I was saying about America, United States is really a conservative, very conservative country overall. It really has been historically. We started with the Puritans. We're talking about the United States, okay? Started with the Puritans and all of this stuff. They're all on this virginity and, pure religious, family value type stuff, right?
Hmm.
So, even though in the world we have this image of like Babylon or whatever, and then that's what I call it anyways, but traditionally the states have this real conservative as. So like I say, this is another thing that's a comparison to Russia that is very similar. And the stuff that they're saying in this little ad that they have, I think would sound really good to a lot of people here in the States. Not just here in the States, the UK, Germany, France, Italy, you name it.
It depends on the people you're talking about because you got a lot of people here in the states, buddy. That yeah, they can't stand Putin.
That's because they've been brainwashed. But if they
Hmm.
but if they saw this commercial and they're like, shit, it don't even matter who's the damn president. We know that stuff don't matter in a lot of cases. You go over there and carve out you a life in Russia. Putin don't ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. And you know what's the real truth? Because like Putin Putin really cares. Like he's a nationalist, if you will. He talks about nationalism in a bad way, a lot of times, but that's what Putin is. Like he really be trying to look out for his people. It's still oligarchy. Now don't get me wrong. You got
Like so,
this.
like explain this to me? How is it? Because if you let the schools tell you in Russia, everybody you're paid what they think you're worth. It's not like over here where the job that I do, you make 100+ thousand a year. Over there, a truck driver don't make very much in Russia. From the Russian drivers that I've talked to, the Ukrainian drivers that I've talked to over there, they would not make nearly what they make here. It's more like a 20-25 thousand dollar a year job over there,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
just
away
like in
from
the
home.
in the other video, you were saying quality of life, and you talk about the guy who's making 45 a year, and he's
But
still
they
living
didn't
good.
have a quality of life. That's why they moved here.
Yeah, well,
That's why they
I'm
left Ukraine. That's why they left Russia
well,
to move here because they didn't have a good quality of life. Like they lived poor in the slums. Like it was a struggle.
yeah,
So
not
listening
everybody
to
lives good, and that's another thing that's confusing because right, we look at Russia and we say that it's a communist country. If it's a communist country and everybody lives the same, then why do you have some people living good and some not? And then what I was about to say when you
Capitalism.
right, that's what I was about to say. The oligarchs they have oligarchs just like over here in the states. They have a class system as far as just like over here in the states with an elite that's getting all the money and everybody else not. But but that sounds like I'm contradicting what I'm saying, you know. But the point is that we need to learn more about them. We can't just think that we know, you
yeah.
know.
No, I mean I get exactly what you're saying, but like I say, the folks that I have talked to, that I'm like I have a guy that's on my Instagram. He's from well back in the day when he grew up there. it was that part of Ukraine that was considered Russia, and that's why they left from up there because of all of the fighting and stuff. They were able to escape, but his father was a truck driver. His mom worked in the hospital, and he moved here. They moved here, and he took after his father, and his brother pretty much took after their mother and went into the medical field here. But you know, who and they go back. He has a older brother from his dad that's still over there. And like in this day and time, bro, as a truck driver, like he's making like 30 some thousand a year. You know, like he doesn't make a whole lot. Like they send money over there to support him and the farm that they have over there. So like they moved here because it was not very good. You know, it's you're not paid for your skill. Like over here, you have an opportunity to get paid. You know, you're paid what we're paid. You see what I'm saying? And yeah,
Yeah, I just think that we have this view of the American way. America's the greatest country, greatest country in the world, freest country in the world, and all of this. And I don't think it's
yeah.
true.
No, I'm not. Well, we were great. Not any. You can't say that anymore. But another thing too, like he was explaining, like over there in Russia, like how he was like, man, people over here talk about the prisons and it's inhumane. He was like, over there in Russia, they don't give a shit about you being confined in the cell and worried about your mental health and depression and all that shit. He was like, they do that to you as a punishment over there if you go to prison. He's like, you're fed slop pretty much. You have no right. There's no parole board. There ain't no parole. You get out when they say you get out. He's like, yeah, they can give you 10, 15 years in prison, but your 15 years are coming, you still be locked up. It's whenever they decide that you'll get out.
That's the same thing that happens in Guantanamo Bay
You
and
know,
some of the federal prisons. You know that dude, the dude from Black Panther, not Black Panther, the Black Panthers, the actual Black Panthers. He passed away just recently, and he was locked up for I don't know how many years, 40 something years. They let him out. He was out for like 6, 7 years or something like that. I think 8 years, and he died. They had to let him go because they didn't have nothing on him from the jump. It was all bullshit, but he sat down for like 40 something years.
yeah. I mean, I don't agree with none of that shit, bro. You know, I don't feel like you should get life in prison for selling drugs. That type of shit. There's certain crimes that should be measured higher and you should be punished higher for. But the way that they like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in agreement with that shit. I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah,
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
yeah, I hear you,
Damn it.
bro. They are releasing some nasty shit in the atmosphere over here. Like this shit stinks so bad. All of those smokestacks got shit steam coming from the like it stinks so bad on Highway 225 over here, bro, in Deer Park.
Yeah, that's pollution, man. It's fucking Texas. When did I stop? What was the last thing y'all heard me say? Because my mic was doing something crazy, bro. I talking
You
about
was asking Pat if he wanted a cup of tea.
the freaking damn, what was I saying? The Black Panther
Yeah, the
guy.
Black Panther dude. Yeah, he said that they had him locked up for 40 plus years. He got out and got out, been out for like 6 or 7 years, and he just passed away.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you was talking about what Russia do, and I'm saying that this is what the United States do. You know,
yeah.
it,
Well, no, I was just telling you because you had mentioned about like have you ever talked to anybody from Russia or Ukraine? And I was just telling you, like somebody that I know that's a fellow driver that I've had pretty in-depth conversations with him about over there, you know.
Yeah, so everybody needs to know more. We can't just like think that we know. The real thing, the real problem is the perspective that we have of United States being something that it's not. This illusion that we've been sold our whole life about, you know, America, United States, or whatever. But of course, if you keep your public in the dark of what's actually happening in other places around the world, or you just make them not even care about it, then they're gonna be oblivious of it, and they're just gonna automatically think that their way of living is the best way to do it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, bro. Hey, Pat, how about you, bro? You know of anybody from over there? Your years of working in the different industries that you worked in, have you met anybody that you know from Russia?
Mm, I don't know. We might have lost them. I can't hear them. Uh, I'm all stuck in that
How
show.
how
Westworld.
about now?
Okay, yeah,
There
we
you
can hear
go.
you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I do know a few Russians, and um like I mean it was cool. Like the LSU, I mean that's why I met him when I was working at LSU and all that. Uh, like I had with any other, I mean, email that I knew she was kind of quiet at first. But she was, my sister-in-law, uh,
What happened? We lost Pat.
Can you hear
Hello?
me? I'm having technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
yeah, I can hear you. I
Uh,
think that's probably what knocked Pat out.
yeah,
I
my
don't know.
computer is fucking ass. I'm on my phone right now. Um, I need to play with this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's because you said
It was like,
America's not great, nigga.
yeah, people ain't trying to hear that. Oh man, I don't know. It was already acting funny though. Before that, it had kicked my mic out and shit, and it was acting funny. And I was playing with it and trying to refresh the screen and all of this stuff, and nothing will refresh. That's what it's doing right now. It won't open none of my screens. I don't know what the fuck. I could try another browser, but it's gonna make me log all the way in, and I do not feel like doing all that shit. Irritating. I apologize, you guys. Maybe it'll start working now. Oh yeah, I'm getting my emails now, so it must be good. Okay, yeah. So weird. Okay, I'm here. You can hear me and see me.
Hmm.
My bad, y'all. I don't know. Technical difficulties. My computer is acting the ass. That's why I want to get a new one. Y'all should send me some money to buy a computer.
That's send you the down payment for you to go to. I don't want to necessarily add another bill to you. If I seen down payment go to cons, man, go get you a big MacBook.
I ain't gonna lie, I might do that. Cons been keep sending me shit because I bought shit from cons in the past, and so they keep trying to get me to go there and buy something. But I don't like buying shit that way. You pay so much, you pay more than what It's a rip.
Well,
By the time you
cons
finish,
have that. They have that 90-day or 6 month same as cash. So it
yeah.
won't add any type of interest to you.
Let me hear this. Something about Philly. Let me play this.
That your moms is women. Y'all forgetting that your sisters is women. Y'all forgetting that the fucking women y'all love is women. That's because men is hanging around men too much, man. Pray for this city, man. It's killing me though, but it's hurt like shit, bro. Our women is traumatized, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm a little hot about this shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who take it how they want, bro. Y'all fuck this city up, man. Y'all traumatized all women, bro. Y'all got our women running to their cars as soon as they get out the store. Y'all got our women holding their pocketbooks at the bus station. They running off when you call them. You could be warning them. They don't even want to stick around and see if it's a warning shot or nothing. They running off as soon as they hear arguments. Women is grabbing their children when men walk past them. They supposed to feel secure about us, bro. They supposed to feel like we the reason they okay to walk outside. It's okay to be on certain blocks because the men supposed to be protecting them. It's to the point, bro. Y'all forgetting that your moms is women. Y'all forgetting that your sisters is women. Y'all forgetting that the fucking women y'all love is women. That's because men is hanging around men too much, man. Pray for this city, man. It's killing me though, but it's hurt like shit, bro.
What I think about when I hear his comments, though, and I really feel him, but I think about society training women to be afraid of everything too, like this brainwashing thing that's going on. Like, especially in the black community, it's like, and the parents, it's the mom that's teaching them to be scared of everything, like everything. Like they have these irrational fears. It's okay. The name of the show today is society mentally ill? You know, is it that we're uneducated, or is it that we are mentally ill? The arguments online, the stuff with, like, the really ridiculous stuff that's online that everybody jumps on, and you're like, oh, they're just stupid. But then you think about it some more, it's like these people aren't stupid people. These are educated people. They know a lot of shit. So what the hell? Why are they on this really stupid shit? Well, there goes what the problem really is. I think it's mental health.
Well, I will. uh, in the defense of what you're saying, bro, you have to understand Baltimore, okay, and then you gotta understand Philadelphia. Philly is real grimy, bro. It's real fucking grimy. It's a very bad area, very bad town. Like, it's beautiful as well. Don't get me wrong, but like in the hoods, bro, like it's bad. Like it's bad out there. That's why you hear, and it's like the women is so poor and impoverished out there, bro. Like, that's why like you see a lot of these young dudes, these old ass young dudes fucking with young girls because the girls that are of age, 9 times out of 10, they out there prostituting or they strung out on drugs real bad. Like it's a really bad city, bro. And motherfuckers running around there robbing women at an all time rate. Like women coming out the stores, they getting stuck up, bro. Like they getting their purses snatched, they getting their groceries snatched. Like they wilding over there. Baltimore is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like truly know like the dynamic. And I'm not just saying this because this is some shit that I heard, but I hauled chemicals for several years. I used to live down there in Philly, bro, delivering chemicals. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like for real. You better be on a pivot at all time. Head better stay on the swivel because you will get got. No fucks is given over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I saw a clip recently where it was a guy delivering a pizza, and then people were just looked like they was about to rob him. Somehow he scared them away, or something. They ran away. It was odd. Let me read this comment. It says, "It's not just Philly. It's everywhere. We as black men need to do better. We've become so tough against the wrong opposition. We're supposed to be protecting our black women against the oppressive system. Another comment says, same in Chicago. Very sad. Arrested Development. No lies.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. But that whole we got to do better this or that, but nobody's talking about a solution. Everybody's always saying that we got to do. And what people need to realize, you need to retrain the way you talk. You never start a conversation telling somebody you need to, you know. You don't tell somebody what they need to do. You make a suggestion. Telling somebody what they need to do, like that's the wrong way of talking. Like, and I realize that shit. Like that's the wrong way of speaking, but everybody's always saying, "Oh, we got to do better," but nobody has any solutions, bro. Like in this system, we've been played against each other, and you got people that's still stuck in this shit. They think it's cool, it's easy, it's easy to go up against your own kind. You know what I'm saying? They ain't running over there fucking with them white folks like that. It's easy to go up against what you know. I'm not saying that is right. I'm just saying just from the grand scheme of things, like the training, we gotta break this whole system down and retrain people way of thinking, their thoughts and their outlook and their scenery, with how they see things.
Yeah, I agree. And we have to
And
look at our.
then we gotta, and our black women have to get off of this old fictitious ass fucking fairy tale ass life that they see being displayed on reality TV.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's all acting. Every last one of them bitches that you see on reality TV, bro, they life fucking sucks. Majority of them.
And it's scripted. It ain't reality,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah. And then you got to remember, like, yeah, they may have a little bread, but a lot of the shit that you see them do, taking trips, doing this, shopping, doing this, that shit is a budget within the show for them to be able to do that shit, bro. Like they not really getting it like that, you know. And we have a lot. I'm not, and I'm not trying to down our women, bro, but we have a lot of women that live in this old fairy tale, you know, fiction ass life. Like this is not life. You know what I'm saying?
It's not real. It's fake.
Yeah.
And then they
It's,
come around in real life situations behaving like these fake people on these damn reality TV shows.
yeah, and you sold
And
off to the highest bidder. They don't realize you making yourself look like a hoe. Because you leaving somebody that's loyal to you, that's down for you, that bend over backwards, and you may not have everything in the world, but they make sure you have the necessities and treat you like a queen. But you gonna leave this for a nigga that's gonna, yeah, he gonna do this and do that. But you talk back, you talk crazy to this nigga and see when they go upside your head. Most of the time, he don't give a fuck about you
at all. And they
at all.
sabotaging themselves, and they bringing this on themselves. You know, the ratchet, having the attitude, just being a problem, thinking that shit is cute, and it's like it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute, and it's not funny, and it gets old really fast, and people
Yeah.
get tired. They're not finna just keep dealing with it. Like shit, your snatch might be off the chisane, but your attitude and your behavior is so repulsive that it's just not worth it.
Yeah. And all these women running around. I like that video they posted on Instagram. It was like, dude asked the chicks, he was like, why are women running around talking about they independent? They this, and they don't need no man. And she was like, because we bosses. And so the guy was like, so if a man, so if a man, uh, if a man has prostitutes, a maid, and friends, what need does he have for a woman? She couldn't say shit. Like realize, bitch, that most men want you in their life. I'd rather somebody want me than need me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and somebody that's adding to your life, you know, you know,
Yeah,
you know, you're enjoying your life, your happiness, and then you want to share it with someone. It's not that you need something from them at all. It's just you want to share your enjoyment with someone.
yeah.
It's real simple. But no, I want to be ratchet. I want to be, you know, I want to be popping. I want to be hip. I want to be like the chicks on the Instagrams and the TikToks.
You want to talk about you don't cook, you don't clean, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Right, they cater to me. I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't suck dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that shit. And I give him attitude, and he man enough to handle it. He can handle me, bitch. The dude that can handle you like that is the dude that's gonna freaking beat your ass and shit. He gonna fuck other bitches. Like he don't care nothing about you at all. Like you
He
another
probably
one.
not worried about you sucking his dick, cause he probably getting his dick sucked when he leave. Oh, look here, I'm gonna be late tonight getting to the house. Don't even worry about cooking. That nigga got a whole dinner, a bubble bath, getting his wee sucked. You know, he's sitting there in the bed like old Pat O'Goon over there drinking a spot of tea with fucking, puff flake, you know,
Whatever. So caviar
croissants.
and crackers.
Yeah, fucking, yeah, damn, what they call that shit? Baklava shit, that old crispy ass sweet
Yeah,
croissants and shit,
some
layered bread,
some
tru-
truffle. I
truffle
don't know.
butter, truffle butter potatoes with
Yeah,
rosemary and garlic based ribeye steaks.
and it all of this didn't cost him nothing because the chick did everything.
Yeah. This nigga over there drinking wine, holding his pinky out to the side while he's sipping on the wine glass and shit.
Peeky out. That's funny, man. So they losing. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what's happening. They're losing, and I can scream it from the top of the rooftops, but they're not trying to hear me. I'm saying, ladies, y'all are losing. The system is set up for y'all to lose, and y'all are just hook, line, and sinker.
Mhm. Oh man, I said all that shit teasing Pat. He not even in here. Damn.
Uh, you don't have to play it back. He might be listening. I think because he's driving, it probably kicked him off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's driving tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like fuck with you and Pat. Y'all old high class ass niggas.
Shit, that's Pat with his rich ass. Nigga been rich as long as I know the nigga. Oh, bougie ass nigga. It's all good, man. And, that's the thing, though. Our society looks at people based on their job and based on how much money they have, based on whatever position they have. Like if they're a manager, a supervisor, CEO, CFO, COO, or some shit, president of the bank, and all of this shit. Like, and how much money they have, what car they drive, where their house lives, where their house is, what neighborhood their house is, what's the square footage of their house, this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I feel like none of that stuff has anything to do with the value of a person. None of it.
Nope.
So like if you
Nope.
judging people, if you looking at value in that way, then you're gonna be valuing some horrible ass people because that doesn't indicate a good person by it. None of that stuff does.
Nah. Nah, that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day, bro. Absolutely nothing. It's about your interior, your core values, you know.
Let me play this.
He a killer, I know he gonna kill some. He a drug dealer, I know he gonna sell some drugs. He's religious, I know he's gonna worship God. He's a thief, he gonna steal some shit. But with a liar, you will never know how they coming.
That's why I fucking hate lies, man. Hate them. I hate them. I feel comfortable saying that.
Yeah. Liars. The thing that yeah, liars and people that really know how to manipulate, bro. Like that's just I don't know, bro. I thank God for the gift that I have because like we'll be somewhere around some people, my wife and I, and they'll just be talking and later on, you know, usually after we leave, she usually always asks me, "Oh, what you thought about the conversation, or what you thought about this person?" And I'll be like, "Man, they full of shit. They lying. I could just tell, yada yada yada." And she's like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "I just know." You know, the body languages. I was like, I say, first of all, because of the facial expression that I have in the conversation. When somebody's bullshit and they have a tendency to look at me because they're like, "Fuck, I'm not getting through to this guy."
Yeah, it's
It's
not
like
working on him.
it's not working on him. And then like usually within like a few weeks or a couple of months later, she'll hit me up and she'll be like, "You know, you was right about such and such. That motherfucker full of shit." Or she was full of shit. Like I told you.
Yep. I can see it too. I try to tell anybody that's close to me, just don't lie. I mean, please don't lie to me because I'm gonna know. And I tell people that all the time, please just don't lie because I'm gonna know. You're insulting my intelligence, and it bothers me, and it's just gonna keep on. See, now I'm gonna look at you different. The more they stack up too, the lies stack up because most of the time I'm not gonna say nothing. I might call you on it, but I might not. And
Yeah.
those they just stack up. They just keep stacking up, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's lie number like 82.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same way, bro. I only like most of the time I won't say shit either. Unless that shit just like really gets to me and I feel really like it's not even feeling insulted. It's the fact that the person like that person meant something to me and you did that. Like, man, you know, that's when I may. But most of the time, I'll just listen to you and listen to you. I know you lying and I won't say shit.
yeah, I just let you keep on going because it reveals you more. The more you just let them talk, and then they I don't know, man. It's like you get lost in your lies. That's what my dad used to always say. He says, when you tell one lie, you always got to tell another one to back that up, and that's a lot of shit to remember.
Hmm.
That's a lot to remember. That shit gonna drive your ass crazy. You're not gonna keep up with it. So then you're gonna keep changing your story, and then that's when people like me and you we hear it. We're like, you told a whole different story last time. You told this story a whole different way last time.
Hmm.
Cause
That
it's not a superpower. It's really just paying attention and listening. So many
Yep.
people don't listen. So many people don't pay attention. So many people they're just waiting for the other person to stop talking so they can just start talking. Like they're not hearing you at all. They think they
Yeah.
know already.
Yeah. Yeah. And I will hit your ass. Like if you telling like you told me one story and then you telling me another story in front of people and I'd be like, "Well, I thought you said this last one." You be like, "Oh no, this would have," and I'd be like, "I know you lying." I'll just be like, "Oh, okay, all right, whatever, all right, my
that's
bad."
that's the same way I am. I'm like, yeah, okay. That's pretty much what I say. Okay, okay.
And then what's the crazy part, bro? Motherfuckers that really did pay attention, later on they'll come hit you. So, was he? Did he really like? Hey, man, you know, dude said he said this and that. When I hit them with that, they be like, "Okay, this motherfucker was lying to us." Okay, yeah, well, because I never want to be the one that tell you, "Oh, this person was lying." Like, you need to figure that shit out for yourself.
Yeah, you can come up with that on your own. I'll be like, the dude said this and then he said that. Like the story was this at this moment. 5 minutes later, the story was that. So you could take from that what you will.
Yeah, yeah.
So annoying. Let me read this. It says Texas woman charged with murder after setting her boyfriend on fire at a gas station.
Oh wow.
And what I be telling my daughter is like this domestic shit, that be what's dangerous. And people
Mhm.
being all emotional and shit. I'm sure she didn't want to kill her husband. Like she was emotional. She probably said some shit like, "Ah, light your ass on fire, motherfucker," and then she actually did it. These relationships are scary, bro. It's so scary out here. How do you find somebody that's not gonna burn you up at the gas station, bro? How do you know if they're gonna do it? She could have been the sweetest person to that day.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. This shit crazy. But I think a lot of times that type of shit leads up because of lies, deceit, like we were just talking about. I don't know dude, so I don't really want to assassinate dude's character. But you just never know what was going on behind closed doors. Like,
Like, I don't think somebody just lights you up for no reason. So I agree with you, Deuce. I think that likely in this situation it was lies, deceit, cheating, and they probably was having an argument about it. He kept on lying. She lit his ass up. Not to say it was right. And then too, we don't know. She could have just been crazy. She could have thought he was doing this or that or the other. That's another thing they do. They imagine things, and it becomes true in their mind.
yeah,
It's like you
yeah,
dreamed up the whole thing. Like none of that shit happened.
yeah, shit.
You know I'm true. You know I'm right. Fucking laughing. They be dreaming shit up, man. It'd be like, damn, bro, and they got all these details in the scenario and shit. It's like, bro, you just you should have wrote
Bro,
that and sold it to a TV show or something.
you wake up like, what the fuck? Man, I ain't even do no like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? You was with me last night, wasn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like
you could have did that shit some other time.
something crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Uh, yeah,
That's what.
I got cussed out one time by like literally like she was mad as fuck, bro. Like she truly believed I did this shit. And kind of find out she had a dream. She thought I was telling her in the heat of the moment, like we doing the do that I was telling her how to suck my dick. Like I was like, what? I ain't ever told you no shit like that. like, like she literally thought I did. I'm like, I ain't ever said no shit like that. How the first of all, how I'm gonna tell you how to do something like that?
It's crazy. I think society is mentally ill, man, and our women, us too. Everybody's crazy, bro. Like how. That's the reason why we can't communicate with each other. We can't be honest with each other. We don't know where the other person's coming from. We can't see things from their perspective. We're completely lost in our head. You know,
Yeah,
most of us,
yeah,
men and women.
yeah. That's true, bro. I mean, we got past traumas that we deal with. It's like, you know, I got a partner of mine right now. Like dude is golden, bro. Like he's solid as fuck. But still to this day, if you ever ask him what time it is, he'll always take a step back and then look at his watch. And one day I asked this nigga, I'm like, say, bro, why do you always do that shit? And he was like, dog, he was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the story. You gonna laugh, but I'm gonna tell you the story. So he was over there in South Park one time. This was back when first got together. He was waiting tables. He got off of work late. She was pregnant. She called him and was like, "Hey, can you stop and get me a pint of ice cream on the way home?" So he stopped at the little gas station over there off of Reed Road to grab the ice cream or whatever. So he coming out, homeless dude hit him up. Hey, do you have any change or whatever? He was like, Nah, I don't have no change, man. I just spent my last cash on this ice cream. And so the dude was like, all right, then. He was like, hey, can you tell me what time it is? So Ron said he looked down at his watch before he knew it. Dude snuck him. Like literally just punched him in the face.
Yeah, I've heard that before. There's a place like I don't know, a country somewhere, and they said the same thing. They said if somebody asks you the time, then they automatically get aggressive with people who ask them the time because they automatically assume they're trying to rob them,
Yeah.
do something to them.
Yeah. So like now, yeah, so Ron was like, man, the dude hit me like literally, like this homeless guy literally punched me in the lip, bro. Like he was like, I ain't gonna lie. He was like, I know he was homeless. I felt bad for it, but he was like, I beat the shit out of him afterwards. But he was like, that's why I'm shell shocked. He's like, anybody ask me what time it is? He was like, I always take a few steps back and then look at my watch. That's just
Yeah,
how
I'm.
it is.
People ask me what time it is. I'm saying I don't know, bro. The fuck? Get a phone or something, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, no, I'll help you some other kind of way. The what time it is, bro? You don't know what time it is, bro? I can't help you, bro. Like, you really got problems. Like, I
Bro.
can't do nothing
Bro,
for
we
you.
all got problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, wait,
Yeah.
Curtis,
Yeah.
let me ask you this though. Some dude, random dude, ask you what time it is. What you thinking?
Nigga, I'm thinking it's time to go. It's time to
Yeah.
battle.
See.
You can't
Yeah.
randomly ask me what time it is. I'm like, oh.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Yes,
Motherfucker.
exactly. Time to lift off.
Hey, but you know what's so crazy though, bro? If you just randomly walking down the sidewalk, somebody be like, "Hey, what time it is?" If you just be like, "Oh, it's 12 o'clock." All right, bet. You just keep pushing. Like, motherfuckers will literally take that shit, bro. I've done it so many times. Cause
Yeah.
like, I don't like to
Last,
pull my phone out.
yeah, I'm
Like
not
if
pulling my
I'm
phone out
walking,
either.
yeah,
No.
yeah. I don't like pulling my phone out if I'm walking.
I'm gonna say I don't
Like,
know
But
what
like,
time it is. Last time I looked at the time, it was this, something like that.
then that was like 15 minutes ago. I ain't even doing all that, nigga. I'm gonna just tell you, it's 2 o'clock.
Like, cause like I say, man, what the hell is going on in your life if you asking me what time it is, bro? You don't have a computer, you don't have a phone. Look at something, bro. I don't know. Look at the sky. Look at the
Yeah,
position of the sun, bro. Like, fuck, are you late? Where if you late, just keep on going where you going. Like, you gonna get there. Like, whatever what time it is, don't matter, bro. Just keep on moving.
but have you ever noticed? Have you ever just really kind of paid attention to yourself? Like the only time you really look at time, like you'll look at the clock, like, okay, shit, I got like 15 minutes before I need to leave the house and be at work, and then after that, you don't even look at the clock no more the rest of that day. Like
Me,
I don't
nope.
ever look at the clock no more that day.
Until it's time for me to get off or something.
Yeah, like damn, okay, it's approaching my house. Because normally you go by the natural, your natural body's clock, the natural feel. Like okay, it's starting to get dark. Oh shit, I get off in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's me. Like I don't look at like I look at the clock when I first wake up,
Yep. In the
doing to
morning,
start
I
my
set
day.
my alarms and stuff, and that's when I'm looking at the clock. And then once, like you say, once I get up and leave, I'm not looking at the clock. Once I leave out the door, I'm not looking at the clock no more. For
Yeah.
nothing. For what?
Hmm.
I know I have to leave by a certain time, so that's why I'm looking at the clock. So, but if I walk, once I walk out the door, there's no point in me looking at the clock no more. The amount of time it's gonna take me to get where I'm going is the amount of time it's gonna take, and I'm gonna be there whatever time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no point
Mhm.
no more. That I just like that's how I do. I'm like I gotta leave out the house by this time for me to be good. I might get traffic or whatever. You know that's how I'm thinking. So leaving the time I walk out the door is what's important. After
Yeah.
that, don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, because a lot of times, yeah. And that's why I say I know I'm not the only one because there's times like we'll be in the car and my wife will be like, "Oh shit, it's getting late," and I'll be like, "Oh," I'm like, "What time?" And she's like, "Damn, it's damn that now." Oh shit, because to us, us being in this world, moving, it's like we move young, like we are, and the everyday hustle and bustle, like late to us is like 10 o'clock at night. Oh damn, it's 9:30. Oh shit, yeah, it is getting late. Like that's when we start saying it's getting late. 9:30 at night.
Yeah, shit. Later than that.
Yeah.
Shit. What's up, Curtis? How you feel? Oh, we lost him. I was gonna ask him how he feeling. I want to scroll on my Twitter, but I gotta do a pre-screening on this shit. Fucking man, Westworld got me stuck. I'm stuck on that show, man. It's the idea of what's human and like it's really that's why I'm talking about mental health too, because it seems like what they're talking about in this show, because the robots are going crazy, the humans are crazy, and then we got these loops that we go on and we choose to go on these loops. Like what I mean by loops is like it's like our life, and it's like what we do every day, and it's like it's a loop, and then we choose it, and it's like a prison.
Hmm.
So crazy. And then it's us because we're mentally ill because of the traumas that, like you mentioned earlier, the traumas that we've been through before, and we haven't really dealt with them. And so then we get stuck in these loops, and it's we're stuck in that loop because we haven't dealt with the trauma, and we're mentally ill.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, we are, bro. That's why I always approach people like, you know, even if I'm at a, even if I'm at HEB, and I'm checking out, and I can generally look at the store clerk and tell he or she is usually younger than me or older than me. But even if they're younger than me, they ask me a question, or I usually, hey man, how's your day, or they ask me a question, I'm usually, yes man. Even if I know they're younger, it's just giving people that moment or that space to feel, to be able to let their guard down, to feel important. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of that, just those little simple gestures like that, kind of take people off of that having to be on guard, or constantly thinking that they're, what happened to them in the past is about to happen now. And I think some people generally use, like, honestly walk their everyday life always on guard, bro. You know, those past traumas are like there, and it's all about how you approach them, how you speak to them, you know.
Man, I'm distracted as hell. I'm fucking tired too. You driving? Where you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm driving. Finna get ready. We finna get ready to do driver switch in about 20 miles. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm over here, up here, shit, almost to the Woodlands area. I'm up here by, I don't know what, I'm on 45. Okay, I'm up here by Hurricane Harbor, that water park shit.
Oh, okay. Uh, you said the air was all dirty and shit.
Yeah, that
They
was
just
back
be
there in Pasadena, bro. At nighttime, dude, I'm telling you,
you can
especially
smell
on the
Pasadena.
weekend.
You can smell
Yeah,
that shit. It don't matter when you go down there. You can smell that shit. That whole
yeah,
fucking it always stinks too.
yeah,
Sometimes it's worse than others.
yeah.
How,
Tonight was real bad.
how far isn't there a part of the bio or the ship channel that comes up to Pasadena?
Yeah, nigga, the whole ship trying to run through there
Okay,
from
yeah.
from 610 all the way across through the Beltway, through the Fred Hartman, and then it goes out into the Gulf. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, that's why that
Yeah,
shit stink, cause they all that shit they do that's coming and going off of those ships, and then they do all that work, the kind of like refining type of work on those chemicals that come in on the ship, and they do it right there in the ship channel. My dad used to work in the ship channel.
yeah, yeah.
Used
I
to go
remember.
down there.
Yeah, they load a lot of ships. A lot of times, it's a lot of ships coming from other countries coming to get loaded with different chemicals, fuel, different like diesel fuels and stuff like that. And then that water that's right, they use a lot of that water for their process. That's why you find, like, if you notice, most refineries are usually by a huge body of water, you know,
They need the water, but they also use it for the clean and
cooling.
cool their
Yeah,
equipment. But that's
yeah.
what pollutes the water, though.
Well, the thing about it is now their water is tested. Um, they have water treatment centers within most refineries. So what they do is they suck the water in and they use it for whatever their processing is, and then they do like kind of like a reverse osmosis and put purification chemicals into it, purified, and then it has to be tested. So their water is constantly being tested before it's put back in. So a lot of times, in most cases, the water is a lot cleaner going back into the Gulf than it is when they pull it from the Gulf.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that really pollutes the water through there, bro, if they spring like a pipe leak somewhere or underground pipe, or if they like what happened to that one storage facility, that chemical storage facility that caught fire, ITC. A lot of shit got into the water that way, you know, and they pay these huge ass fines and shit. But yeah,
And they don't care about them damn fines because they making so much damn money anyways. Oh shit. Anyways, man, I think I'm gonna wrap it. I'm fucking tired. I'm here over here making mistakes. um, yeah, I'm tired, bro. The subject is random as hell. I think he gone anyways by now. Yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap it, bro. I'm too freaking tired. It's 3 a.m. and my eyes is tearing up.
I feel you.
I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
I'm distracted too. I'm
I
thinking
thought there
about a
was
lot of shit.
I thought there was some other shit that had to be covered from this week. Or did we
It
at
is.
the
It's
top? Did we
something.
cover?
It's something. I'm missing it right now. So whatever it is, it'll probably come to me, and that'll be what it'll be tomorrow. Right now, I'm not thinking straight. So that's probably why I need to wrap it, anyways. I'm not thinking straight at all. I had a plan for the show tonight too, and I lost it. Completely lost it. Because I came on so late, and that throws me off. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it,
I
y'all,
got
because
you.
I don't want
I
to
got
give
you.
y'all back bad content, man. I apologize. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna get something going. I'll probably be on earlier. What time are you gonna start driving tomorrow?
I usually start rolling about 3 in the evening, 3:30
Yeah, I'm gonna
in the
come on
afternoon.
early tomorrow. I might come on early, like I don't know, 5, 6. Oh, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. I don't know, somewhere up in there. So I'm gonna try to do it because I'm off tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some rest, get my mind right, and give y'all a good show tomorrow.
All right, then, bro. Well, shit. Peace and
Yeah,
love,
man.
man.
Drive safe. You
Oh
know.
yeah. Oh
All
yeah.
right.
We'll
Peace and
do.
love. I'll
Peace
be
and love.
back tomorrow, y'all.
All right.
Peace.